This is day 78. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I'm learning when it's a good idea to go for height and when it's a bad idea to go for height. So in this instance, personally, I think it's a good time to go for height because 107 builds, 142. We're probably the most stacked team in the lobby, and the zone pulls this way. So not only are we on the good side of zone, but also we basically pulled, like, obviously we're in the middle, but we're like more over here. So all we have to really do is like ramp up a bit, like connect to this, and then we're on front, and then we can literally tarp the rest of the game because of the amount of mats that we have. But instead, I was thinking about it. So like my brain is activated and it's actually working, but I didn't know if it was the right idea. What ends up happening is that we just end up going for it later, but we wasted so many mats not just going up for it earlier. Because here I see it's still free, so then we go up. By now, I've already used like a lot more mats, but we could have just been up here the whole time. And in the meantime, another team could have taken it, because height is so broken. It's literally like the biggest win condition. So if you can get it for free, in that instance it was free, I should take it. And I think that scenario, height was a good idea to go for. Now this is the example of where I think it's a bad idea to take height. So similar situation, 92 builds, 49, but our mats are worse. We're on a high layer, and the first movie is about to show, but our mats are not that good. Second of all, zone pulls away from us, like really far. Like if it pulled this way, or if this team wasn't here and it pulled like over here, it would make sense. I think it's the same thing. We could just go up, but it literally max pulls, right? And this team ends up going up for it, which I think is a really bad play, because what they do is they tarp across, which, like, okay, if I was one of these teams back here and I was jetpacking and I landed right now, like this guy, if I landed right now and I saw them tarping across, all I'm going to do is just shoot them constantly. I'm not going to let them cross. So like, this is a terrible play, in my opinion. Like, this just won't work in any good lobby, but it works because I was right under them, so I had the same timing as them. So I looked up and I was going to chop them, but I mean, they're already here at this point, so it doesn't even, can't do anything about that. But I think it was a bad idea, because if any team was good and they saw that height was just full tarping across from backside, we could have got chopped if that was us. So I think this is a bad time to take height. Now the last example that I have from this scrim session is another example where I think it's a bad idea to go for height. So we've been getting sprayed by the same height team for the last like minute or 2 minutes. They have capped AR ammo, and they're so like, they're fully stacked, and then it pulls back to their tarp. So I mean, I don't know if there's any chance we can really chop this. It's fully in metal. They're just on their old builds. And what we do is, because we have good mats, we just like play through old builds. But I think once they got out of the old builds, we should have just started trying to go and play for low instead of playing this layer. Because like, height is just like full like fucking us now, because like they're just too stacked. They have too much ammo. Like, they have too much stuff. We should just start dropping layers and started playing for low. But instead, I was thinking about playing for height still, when it's like, I mean, there's just, I don't know how we're gonna play for height when this is happening, but they're just like fully connected to everything. So yeah, I think this is a bad time to go for height. Even though we had good mats, we should have probably just found a clean layer to play for, not be second height, and we probably would have got second place this game. In this clip, I do one good thing and one bad thing. So first, I tarp ahead a little bit, and then we pre-edit this team, and we end up killing both of them. But if you look closely at my mats, I don't grab the wood. It's a small thing, but this could have been 500 wood, because a lot of people don't use wood. And now I only have 70 wood. I end up grabbing the rest of this wood, which gave me 200, but that could have been 200 wood too. And I would have been 5, 4, 3, which is a huge difference. And that's like 200 extra builds. And it's like the little details like that matter a lot when it comes to like, especially higher level of gameplay, like when people get better. But it's like, in these lobbies, it might not matter that much, but it's a small thing that I need to start doing, because I miss materials a lot of the time. In this endgame, we go for a pre, which I think is a good pre to go for, but I mess up by not placing a cone after we break the wall. So here, we see they're in their back boxes. I break the wall. My teammate gets a pre. I hit him 80. He resets. He flips the cone. Now, all I have to do is, it's weak. So honestly, I could probably just hold the cone right now. Or maybe I could spray for a bit and then hold the cone. But I hold the stair, as you can see. And I wasn't ready for my teammate to break it fast enough. So I wasn't holding the cone, and then they were able to hold the stair. If I get a cone in there, they're both dead. Or at least we're killing the low one. But they're both able to get out because I didn't place a cone, and I wasn't, like, I didn't react quick enough to them flipping my cone and instinctively thinking, okay, my teammate is going to shoot it out because it's low. Let me hold my cone so then they can't edit out. Which, if I would have held the cone, we would have got a big refresh here. Something I noticed that I'm really bad at compared to the pros is going down elevation. So like here, it pulls down. So I'm trying to like go down some layers. And then this guy is building the backwards ramp for me. All I really had to do is do the Superman jump and then literally slide off of this and then build like 2 up above this, and we'd be in a gut spot. But instead, like, I do this, which is fine. It's not like a bad play. But then here, I try to do the Superman jump again. Like, bro, what are you even... You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? I literally just take 50 fall damage. You know, like... It's bad. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. What I should have just done is literally just backwards ramp here. But now, see, it's kind of cooked because now it pulls down even more. So if we would have done it earlier and I would have been where I said, right here, then we can probably backwards ramp again this way instead of going from a super high layer to down here. Like, that's too fast. So you need to like slowly go down layers. But from here, we went, I think, from this box to here. So we went down 1 layer in all of that. We need to drop down like 3 to 4 every time so that we can get down without going down in like one go. So it's safer. And yeah, I just take 50 fall damage for literally no reason because I'm Superman jumping into nothing where I can't catch myself. So now we're in third moving. My teammate calls for a really good pre on this team in wood who are on backside. And they were just looking in storm for refreshes. So we go for this pre. Boom. We killed this first kid, right? And then here, all I have to do now is just grab the body and then throw it back into our tarp. But instead, I get greedy for the second kill and I look for this other guy instead of just playing for the single body instantly. And then I get pumped in the process. And then again, I get pumped. I could have easily died here, and then this refresh would have been all for nothing. And yeah, like now I'm 28 HP. We have to rotate. We get a good pull. We're lucky that it doesn't, like, this game is not that stacked, so like it wasn't really congested. That's why it was free for us. But I end up dying because I'm literally 1 HP. And if I would have just played for the body, we would have been fine. We would have been ready on zone pull. And I wouldn't have to heal, and we would have been able to get kills in the meantime. Let me know if you guys think this is all me, like my fault, because I end up getting griefed by the hot air balloon this game. So my teammate calmed that, like, yo, it pulls to the hot air balloon, and it pulls directly on this path. But the thing is, like, look, I mean, I don't know where you want me to box up. You want me to box up right here? I think even this spot, the builds get broken. I mean, the only spot I can really go where it doesn't get broken is like if we went all the way deep over here. Wait, does it? I don't even know who doesn't get griefed by the balloon. I know anywhere in this area gets fully griefed no matter how high you go, unless you're in the building. So I'm just like praying that it doesn't break our builds, like it doesn't come back in time. And like I was chilling. We were in a good spot. I had good mats. And we're about to go to the next zone. Zone pulls. And I'm about to go. And then just getting full, like, look at this, bro. All these builds getting broken. Everything. You know? So, like, unless I was this dude, or I was, like, down here, I was cooked either way, basically. And basically what happens to me is I get dropped down from the high layer all the way to ulti low. I can't build. This guy's fighting me. I kill him. So I try to play for my finish, and there's just a guy in zone that kills me. It's like, I don't know what I could have done there. Like, we just got full grief by the balloon. The whole zone was just a hot air balloon. So let me know if you guys think that's my fault. Something I do really bad with the jetpacks is like, I'll try to greed the jetpacks. Like here, I'm thinking, okay, I want to land under second height because they're not going to like do anything to me. But like, this is another guy's box too. All I literally have to do, like, I can still make the same play, right? It's just land on this wall and then like Superman jump and then build a box here. There's no point for me to land in here. I literally have no edits and I got boxed and I died. Like, there's actually no reason for me to land in there. I should have just landed on this wall and then, like I said, go on there, land on this cone. That's not ideal, but it's still a play. I'm not landing on that floor, but like, I keep doing that where I like greed the jetpack, thinking like I'm trying to like cook when I can just do the basic thing and just land on somewhere safe and then build my own box. Overall, we had a pretty good day. Played 2 sessions of scrims. Our first session, we won the session. That's the first time I've ever won a battle session. And then our second session, we ended up playing lobby 1. And we got absolutely shit on, but it's all good because we're just going to learn from our mistakes. It's the best practice we can get. So that's going to make us the best. Also, when I was cooking, I ended up cutting my 2 fingers up, like my index and my middle finger for my keyboard hand. So I'm kind of cooked, but I can still play. It just hurts really bad. It's like bleeding, but it's fine. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't go to bed on time, was because like I cut my fingers up and I was low-key kind of cooked from that. And also I didn't go for a walk outside because the air quality was like 150, so I get an excuse for that. But yeah, today was a good day, and tomorrow is the Reload Cup. So yeah, that was day 78.